Speak Radio, and hanging out, rolling through a little Zach Brown band as Beach Week continues, and we have a lot going on here. This is like, first of all, man, it's going to stay hot forever, and I got to say to the girls upstairs, holy crap. Don't anybody go out for lunch. Don't anybody go out for lunch. And just in case my wife's listening, but usually she doesn't because she hears me enough at home, and I don't think I need dinner either. Oh, wait, I'm going to my mother's for dinner, Joe. I'm going to my mother's for bean soup. All right. That's all right. I'll still eat bean soup. Man, I'll tell you what. Joe had no idea what to do or how much to bring, so there's a lot of it here. We're talking to Joe DeWalt. Joe's on board here with us, man, from Bad Bones Barbecue, man. First of all, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Welcome
to
the show, man. And PPR Julia, that's what I call her. Julie's listening. She's hanging out, and she got in touch with Joe as a client. Barbecue Month, National Barbecue Month. That's got to be like a national holiday for you, Joe.
It's just another day for me. Yeah, just another month, just another day.
Another day to make barbecue.
That's right.
That's it.
It's what I do. It's what I love. So.
Man, I'll tell you. How about it? Bad Bones Barbecue. First of all, loving the whole Bad Bones Barbecue thing. I like that. I like the name. Love the hat, T-shirts, everything that you have going on here. Brought stickers. We have cups. How did it all start, man? And then we'll tell you everybody where you are. You're just down there in the valley, and what's going on, man?
I was a package delivery driver for like 18 years.
Yeah.
Blew out my knee. Did this on the side, like weekends, catering and things for friends and family.
Right.
Blew out my knee. Didn't know what I was going to do when that job was over. So
right.
Here I am. Took a gamble. So far, so good.
Yeah.
I never thought people would like this stuff that much.
That's all right. They pay to listen to the show, so it's all good. I mean, but they do.
Oh, they love it.
It's been doing great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's going well.
That is awesome, man. Yeah. I mean, and you talk authentic wood-fired barbecue, real simple, real barbecue.
Yep.
Right.
That's it.
So I was going over. You can check things out on their website, badbonesbarbecue.net. Catering. All year long, you got a catering trailer.
Yep.
I mean, you show up. I mean,
A lot of times, I don't always bring the trailer unless it's a really large event because I have my set location down at New Hearts for 4 days a week. So
right.
I have a good clientele there, so I try not to pull away too much because they let me know when I'm not there. They give me the business. So.
No kidding.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Bigger events we pull away. Large weddings. I have a wedding coming up for 200 people in a couple weeks, so
that's great.
We'll be closed for that day, May 16th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's full time.
That's
it, man. A lot of work.
Yep. No sleep till November now.
How about it? Yeah, for the because I mean, you're doing it all, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Who does all the butchering and everything? Where do you get all the meats?
I get Tommy Burke Provisions out of Catasauqua. I get a lot of meat from them. They deliver right to my house 2 days a week. I do not all the prep work. My father helps me prep in the mornings.
Right.
But I'm up pretty much all night. I sleep about 2 hours a night, 3 hours a night all summer long. So.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a lot of work. I mean, you're doing this. You can't. I mean, this is something that you can't microwave and nuke.
No.
I mean, it doesn't happen.
No,
and you've got to tend to it if that's
exactly,
what you're doing.
Especially with the wood. We use all hickory wood, so it's like having a fireplace. I mean, you got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, I wanted to showcase this. Can I do this here? I think I can. Oh yeah, I got it all right here. This is front page of the website. I love the design and the color of the website. I really do. Joe did that. Badbonesbarbecue.net and everything in there about the business, how it all started. I mean, we'll get to that as we go through the show. We're going to showcase some of this stuff on camera, and I'll be eating again and talking with my mouth full, and I really don't care, man. I really don't care. But we're going to talk about how authentic this really is with Joe DeWalt and Bad Bones Barbecue. You got to check out the website. All year long they're catering. They got a lot of things going on. The menu's on there, how it all started, and how authentic this whole catering trailer is, and the design and everything. They did it for real. And sometimes I think when we think about barbecue, maybe in the origins, I don't know, we think, for whatever reason, we think Southern and South. And More on that with Joe DeWalt, and I'll tell you what, this is just going to be good. So here, Joe, I'm thinking of some songs that I could play, even though I'm doing all beach week. But for me, any rock and roll tune works on the beach for me. And Bad Bones Barbecue, and I'm thinking like, you know, like George Thorogood and Bad to the Bone. You know?
Of course. That's what everybody thinks.
So we're doing some rock and roll with Joe DeWalt, Bad Bones Barbecue, right here, live on the show, National Barbecue Month. So some good stuff going on. Turn it up. We'll showcase some of this food. You'll get to look at it. I'll get to eat it. And stick around. We'll be back. On the day I was born. Listen, so we're hanging out, rolling through it with Joe DeWalt of Bad Bones Barbecue, and there you are. Bad to the Bone. It's probably not the first time you heard that song or somebody, huh?
No, that's
a little Bad to the Bone.
Actually, a lot of people call us that. So.
Do they? Bad to the Bone?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's easy to remember.
Yeah, I love, I'll tell you, where'd the whole name come from?
With the whole knee blown out thing, actually both knees are kind of shot.
Couple of beer one night.
So, well, yeah, maybe that and some hooch, you know.
And you came up with Bad Bones Barbecue.
Yeah.
That's
you know,
funny.
I was always into the skull thing, so it's with
That's
the flames
fun,
and everything. Yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
So I like having fun. So.
Nothing wrong with having fun. I have fun all the time. I love these. I love these stickers. Check this out. Look at these things. These are like pretty. These are like pretty cool, right? Bad Bone Barbecue. Like you gotta dig it, man. There's a phone number. What is it? 730?
5838.
5838. And online, badbonesbarbecue.com. So, you know, when you do, like catering, you know, you have a wedding coming up. You have things like that. You know, I'm sure you do a lot of outdoor events. People pick and choose a menu. You got all kinds of things. What's on there, man?
Yeah, they'll pick and choose. You know, we have per tray pricing. They can pick, you know, whatever they want as far as like pretty much a la carte, you know, whatever you want, how many trays.
Yeah.
It gives approximate servings, you know, on the menus. For larger events, I have like per person catering, you know, different combos with different meats and sides, you know, all together, you know, one big thing. And
yeah, right.
Just easier for some. Do a lot of that for like corporate things, you know, parties, you know, during the day and things.
Yeah, I see. Like, you know, you have the slaw, pulled pork. I want a sticker. I want a sticker for my guitar case. You're going to have a lot more than stickers. We're going to have a lot of food to eat. Holy crap, did he bring food? Holy moly. We'll have to showcase that. Maybe go over and take a couple pictures of those. We'll open it up. You can test it if you want, Carol. You can test it a little bit, and then we'll all really pig out. Pig out? We get it? Pig out? You know? Anyway. But you have, I'm looking at beef brisket. Beef brisket with slaw. You have smoked sausage. You have redneck Philly.
That's our little crazy twist on a cheesesteak. We use our Angus brisket. We chop it up, peppers, onions.
Yeah.
Smoked Gouda cheese instead of the traditional, you know, American or whatever.
Yeah.
And barbecue sauce, and that's a big hit.
No kidding. Pulled pork, beef brisket, ribs. I mean, you got it all.
Those are hot seller.
Man, I'll bet.
Sell out every day, just about.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Now, this is what we have to do. I mean, I know where Joe is. I know where Bad Bones Barbecue is, where they're located for the locals. I mean, you can find it even online. I don't know, GPS things, whatever, although that GPS crap sometimes doesn't always work right either. You know, not in the mountains anyway. But let's say, you know, like I was thinking, you know, when you say Copley, but now you have Copley kind of like the small town where my wife, you know, and her family were from Copley. You're still her uncle, our buddy Uncle Waz is still down there, but you're like on the countryside, if you will.
Yeah, the outskirts.
So the easiest way, I was thinking of coming into, this is what Joe and I were talking about, I'm thinking of coming into, which you can go this way. I was thinking of going into towards the malls, the Lehigh Valley, 248 that way, and then, you know, getting there to Sheetz gas station, if you will, and making that right.
Yep.
And you can get that way, but there's an easier way, though, right?
If you're coming from the north, a lot of people come down like
Slatington.
Yeah, 873, and then to like Old Post Road, which takes you into Egypt. But at Ballietsville, there's like a little gas station there. That's Muck Chunk Road. You need to make a right on Muck Chunk Road going down that way.
And you stay right on that.
Yeah, it's roughly 2.5 miles on the right-hand side. A lot of people in the area are familiar with Newhart Farms Corn Shed.
Yeah.
And their corn shed is off to the side. We're over a little bit away from them, but on the same property.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's a relationship you came up with now with these guys, knowing these guys?
Actually, our neighbor worked for them when we started this whole thing. She had mentioned something about it. They were looking for somebody to roast corn for them. Their sweet corn is awesome. When they have that end of June, beginning of July through like the end of September, we also roast that as well. I have that in the smoker. Take it out, we dip it in butter, and I have my own dry rub seasoning I put on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she mentioned it to them. I brought the trailer down and show them what it was, and they said, all right, let's do it. So here we are.
That is awesome. How long's that been now?
This is our fourth season now. So.
Fourth season there. Yep. 4 years doing it then total? Or
4 years there. I've probably been catering at least 10. Tinkering with it all together, 15 roughly.
Let's. I have a little bit of time here, and again, big thanks going out to PPR Julie, National Barbecue Month. It's also oyster. It's also Oyster Day today. Do you like oysters?
Not so much. My wife loves them, but I'm not a big fan.
Wow, can we hook up? My wife doesn't. I'll hook up with your wife. My wife loves barbecue.
There you go.
So we can go out. What's your wife's name?
Carolyn.
All right, Carolyn. Carolyn, you and I are going out. We're going to knock back some margaritas. We're going to knock back some margaritas, and we are going to go crazy on oysters. And then whatever happens after that, listen, we'll just chalk it up as just being friends.
Sure.
That's all.
Sure.
We'll just be friends.
Sure.
You know, oysters, margaritas, and then because nobody really wants to keep me around long enough. That's why I'm married 3 times and I give away houses. That's what the hell I do. Anyway, that's the true story. Anyway, listen, all kidding aside, the authentic, there's more in that word. You know, I mean, you know, how it all came about with the whole Bad Bones Barbecue, knocking back moonshine, hooch, and that's like whacking it out going, I think we're going to call it Bad Bones Barbecue. But there's more authentic in that, and you took a long road trip to get this right.
Yeah.
So what's going on there?
Well, my brother actually lived in Memphis, Tennessee for 5-6 years or so. Couldn't boil water when he moved there, you know, basically. His neighbor happened to be a competition barbecue cook, so he tagged along with him, hung out, drinking, picked up a lot of pointers, you know, learned a lot, and he got really good at it. So he actually taught me a lot of stuff. And I put my own spin on things, and here it is. You know, I'd call him up, and I'd say, hey, how long does it take to cook ribs? He'd be like, like 12 beers. I'm like, dude, come on, how fast are you drinking them? You know, so, but yeah, that's how it all started, and, you know, now it's a full-time gig, so.
That is awesome, man. So the trailer... You went down there, the trailer,
yeah, that
and
was,
the whole setup is kind of like all authentic stuff. I mean, this is coming from from experienced barbecuers.
Yeah, I designed the trailer with the guy from the factory down in Tennessee. It took about 3 weeks to build. They did that. I drove down to Tennessee to pick that up. Well, my wife and I picked that up, got there. Here, the back end of the trailer was messed up. They had it closed in, which I knew my smoker was too big. That was going on there. It wasn't going to fit. So I was actually going to run and gun, pick up the trailer. We had to drive to Missouri to get the smoker. That's where the smoker was built.
Wow.
So I was going to run and gun. Good thing it was screwed up because I was really tired, and my wife said, good, we're sleeping here tonight. So it worked out well.
Yeah.
But they fixed it up, drove to Missouri the next day, and it was pretty much like, not hurricane, but there was actually tornadoes going through Kentucky and stuff in the area. We were on a flat road, and the truck was just going sideways. So we picked up the smoker in Missouri, had that mounted on there, and headed back. And that trailer's seen every bit of weather every season on that trip. We had the hurricane, tornadoes. We had snow coming through the mountains of West Virginia.
That's crazy.
Coming back, yeah, it was crazy.
So it's all done, and authentic is what it's all about. Authentic wood-fired barbecue, real simple, real barbecue. Joe DeWalt on board here with us. Check out the website, badbonesbarbecue.net. Kara, we'll make people really hungry. Like you can take some, we'll showcase some of this stuff coming up.
Definitely.
Maybe we can do that even on the camera live on the show, but we'll let you peek in and take some pictures now. We'll do that. I'll do a quick break. More with Joe. Listen, we got a lot more like music coming up. Like, check this out. You know, this is what I came up with all on my own. Like, I didn't even get any help from like my wife on this one here. Hillbilly bone, that would work, right?
Oh yeah.
Still a little
That's a good
chicken.
one.
Still a little chicken left on the bone from Greg Morgan and It's all about a party. So sit tight, stick around. Our buddies at Blue Mountain tell you more about them throughout the show. Stay close, man. No. Listen, man, fun is what we're having. This is like crazy stuff. Joe DeWalt on board here with us from Bad Bones Barbecue. Here, I can like do an overview of all this. I can do an overview of all this food, man. I mean, this is crazy. Actually, let me take Joe's little name. Can we take Joe's little name off there? And there's now we're right here in the mix of everything. Well, like here from the left to the right. What is this? What do we have
That's
here?
the pulled pork.
Oh, we got pulled pork.
Brisket in the middle. Baby back ribs on the other side.
And you brought other stuff down there, even camera angles. There's food everywhere in there. It's like it's crazy. So you got you do cucumber salad?
Creamy cucumber salad. There's a creamy coleslaw. We have a smoky macaroni and cheese, which has bacon in it, smoked Gouda, and lots of other goodies.
That is.
Our baked beans are not grandma's beans by any means. They have pulled pork in it, brisket, bacon, our dry rub seasoning, our barbecue sauce, and a few other goodies in there. So
that is crazy, and I'm a fan. I am a big fan of barbecue. You think barbecue is really? I'm going to try one of these ribs. That's what I'm doing here, man. I'm doing a rib. Barbecue's come a long way, right, Joe?
Oh yeah, yep. Very popular anymore.
I'm digging on
Just dig in.
I'm digging. I'm taking two. I'm going to try these on the air right now. Like they were the cups. They were my barbecue cups. Taking these on the cruise are going to mix well with my rum and coke on these things. All right, so here's the deal. Boy, are these meaty. Now, I'm doing this. I am already licking my fingers, and I just grabbed two out of there. So, because isn't that how you eat ribs? Because you know what my wife does? I don't know if your wife's like this. Maybe not, since you own the business.
No.
But she's like my wife, and I love her to death. Like when you eat wings, chicken,
yep,
ribs, you lick your fingers.
Of course.
Well, why is it that Michelle says, and she lets us go, but she goes, don't lick your fingers. That's not even right, is it?
We have
and
lots of people.
Don't be afraid to go against her. That's not even right.
No. We have lots of people that ask for wet naps, and I always say, if you need a wet nap, you're not doing it right. You got to lick your fingers and then wipe them with the dry napkin.
Oh, exactly. Look at. Check this out. You talk about meaty ribs. Look at Julie's listening at home. She goes, I'm hungry. Julie, get over here and come eat. Hurry up. You're not that far away. Like, that's a lot of meat, man.
Yeah, they are. They're baby back ribs, but they got a lot of meat on. They're not so baby. So.
Oh, my God. They are killer. And why is it barbecue? When it's warm and it's hot and you're pulling it off, it's great.
Yeah.
Why is it? Doesn't matter if it's cold or not. It's still great if it's cold. Like, you know what I mean?
That's when you know it's true. If it's got that wood flavor into it. There's some that don't have as much wood flavor into it, but and mine's not overpowering. I don't think I'm too smoky, but I mean you could see in there like there's pink through that meat from the outside in. That's the smoke ring. That's the smoke penetration into the meat. So that's how you know it's real. So
it's not, and I didn't know that. I would not know that. It's not like overpowering. I mean, I don't mind anything. I mean, I like smoked stuff. I mean, I hunt. I eat what I shoot. We smoke everything from venison to pheasant to turkey.
Sure.
But this is this is really good because I've already done things on my own. Even other people have. Some like it a lot more smokier.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think
it could be overpowering.
Yeah, you don't want it
sometimes you don't taste the meat or either the seasoning that helps bring the flavor out of the meat. So just the right touch of smoke, I think, is right. So.
I'll tell you what, really, guys, this is crazy good, man. Oh my God, I'm gonna be so stuffed. My mother's listening now. Mom, I promise I'll eat. I don't know what, like just a coffee cup of your bean soup. Sorry, this is better than your
bean.
Cooking. Yeah, I'll eat one bean and one piece of ham, Mom. I mean, that's all right. But Joe's got you beat, Mom. I'm sorry. So at 86, still love you. Thanks for slaving over the stove and. Remember, before you check out, write me a check. Make sure I'm in the will. So anyway, that's all I got to say about my poor mother. She's listening. She takes a beating, my mom. Anyway, oh my God, I'm gonna be such in my glory. This is like a good send-off party for me with the cruise coming up. So I hope management doesn't expect much work to be done. But I'm gonna do. I'm licking my fingers, man, and I'm digging it. Here, Michelle, just in case you're watching there at home, I'm licking my fingers, and I know you're going, oh, that's gross. It's not gross. It's called eating ribs that way. And then I'll wipe my hand. I'm not a sickly person. I don't have any disease to catch. I mean, the hell you sleep with me. So at least one day out of the month. But I'll tell you what, listen, this is fun stuff with Joe and Bad Bones BBQ. So a couple of things. Catering, weddings, you're down there, 873. What is it?
Mock Chunk Road.
Mock Chunk Road.
Yep.
So, right there by the gas station, you get on Mock Chunk Road down there, going down 873 as you're heading into, Slatington. Can't miss it. And busy stuff going on, man, right?
Yeah, it's crazy down there. It's a busy road. Us in general, we're busy. We've only been open for the season now the last 2 weeks, and I've been selling out, every day.
Wow.
I keep making more and more, and it's just not enough, And it's not something that you can prepare. You're not cooking a burger on a flat top right there, That
So
brisket takes 16, 18 hours. The pulled pork takes about 12 to 13.
Wow.
The ribs are roughly 5 hours.
And how much do we make of that? I mean, to give people perspective, poundage-wise, when you do it, is it, do you have an idea of that?
I'm probably roughly... Caught me off guard. I didn't think of this.
That's all right. No, that's all right.
I'd say roughly 1,000 pounds a week.
Wow.
Yeah. Just ballpark on a normal week without, some catering stuff. So
that is that's crazy. That's crazy. And the catering end, you're even though you have that location there at New Hearts, are you able to get out? To cater.
Sometimes we do. Like I said, I try not to pull out of there too much. We have a lot of people that pick stuff up.
Right.
They'll pick trays like this up and set it up themselves for their own picnics. Some larger things my wife will deliver. We have a delivery fee schedule depending on where it's at. For the most part, like I said, we try to stay where we are. Bigger things I do. July 4th, we have a big thing at the Iron Pigs at the Coca-Cola Park. It's
nice.
Fourth on the field. We did it last year.
I saw that. I saw that on your calendar and your scheduled event. So, and we have a great relationship with the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. A little more on that. What's going on?
Yeah, there's no ball game or anything. It's basically it's like a 4th of July celebration. They have their biggest fireworks show that they ever do. Lots of games for kids, activities. There's drinks. There's food trucks. We park along the warning track in the outfield. Last year, I believe they sold 3,000 tickets. This year, they're selling, I think, 5,000 tickets.
Wow.
It is a pre-sale event, so I contact them and see how you can get those tickets.
So then it's like you're all out barbecue down there with you guys.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
So that's and I have a lot of other, we're booked into November, so I have a lot of stuff going on. So
boy, I'll tell you what, great first impression. Joe came in here. He is an absolutely fun dude, man, and he'll bang back barbecue and drink some beer with you for sure. And listen, this is good stuff, and not overpowering, just that damn good. Holy crap, I'm in my glory. You know what? This is even better than my first date. I can tell you that right now. And she wasn't too bad, really. I just don't remember her name. I'm doing a little hillbilly bone, man. Blake Shelton, Trace Atkins right here with Bad Bones BBQ in the house. Do yourself a favor. Cool looking website. badbonesbarbecue.net. Give you all the information right there. We'll be back, man. Somebody, I have Crystal that's hanging out with the show. It's like, wow, you are creative, man. You're creative, Hillbilly Bone and Bad Bones BBQ. You're on your game, Doc. See, I am on my game. I'll tell you what. This company's lucky to have me. Look at. Oh my God. Yeah, he said that earlier too.
Yeah, I said it earlier.
He said that S-H-I-T word too. That's all right. That's okay. Is that?
I had no idea.
Don't knock it. Hey, don't knock it. Well, that's okay. I'll destroy half that myself. Are you kidding me? Look at. I have to show you this. These are baby back ribs, and we were just talking about this. Wait, what? Everybody's picking on.
Oh yeah, they're in that awesome. Honey brown sugar glaze there, soaking.
And these are baby back, but look at these things. There's a difference, right? Look at that. That's a baby back rib. That's crazy with the amount of meat on there.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, very meaty. Yep.
Crazy.
Sometimes they're even bigger than that. As I hand them out, I'll say they're not so baby back ribs.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And they all, and that's what people can expect from Bad Bones BBQ. Crazy. That is absolutely crazy. We didn't even get around to trying the baked beans, but I will. Sorry, Mom. You know what? I will have musical fruit all over the place. I'm eating lima beans tonight, baked beans now. Man, I'll tell you what. Heck.
Spare room.
I'll blow Michelle. Well, I sleep there anyway. You know what? I'm just going to sleep with Michelle on purpose. What'd you say?
I'm the one that wants the sticker for my guitar.
Yeah, there you are. Stickers. I like it, man. So, listen, now, again, we're on 873 Mock Chunk.
Right on Mock Chunk. Head down. You'll roughly 2.5 miles. You'll pass an Ironton Middle School. You'll go down just past where Cedar Crest Boulevard North comes out.
Right.
Just past that, about a half mile on the right-hand side is Newhart Farms, and we're parked on their property.
You can't miss it. Look at, I got people. Are you going to share? No, I will eat it myself. I'll gnaw your arm off if somebody tries to get in there.
Share.
No, I'm not. Look at who's Diane. Diane Kistler. You are going. I don't know. You are going to love, in capital letters, Bad Bones. Joey makes the best barbecue in the world, so there's another one. Mel from a bank. I don't know if I said this on the air or if I said it just to Joe DeWalt from Bad Bones Barbecue here in the studio. So glad that they have a smell of barbecue next door. Listening to this makes me hungry. So ribs and beer is another one here. This is like crazy good, but I'll tell you what, you've really. You know, you perfected it, right? I mean, and it seems, man, I mean, just with the people here alone that have tried your stuff that know you, with the response we're getting back is pretty crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of overwhelming in a way because people are like, oh, you should be on the Food Network. I'm like, I just start a fire and throw meat on it. You know, it's really, it's not that special. You know, I'm not a chef. I have no formal training. It's what I like, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe you don't have to be. You know, I mean, you know, you're a guy that certainly you love what you're doing, and it's not easy to do what you're doing.
Long days.
Way long days.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you what. You know, when you start all wood, you know, and doing this all by hand, this is something that, as you guys know, I don't even have to explain it to you. I mean, you, my listening audience, you're not that dumb. This is. Long days is right. You know, I mean, somebody's got to tend to it. And with that amount of meat at 1,000+ pounds a week that you're going through for all kinds of meat, Joe, I mean, my word, you're talking a crazy amount of time. But obviously, you perfected it and you got it down pat, man, because I'll tell you what, even this rib, man, is just absolutely awesome. I mean, it's just crazy good. So, catering. You have that one. You have I don't know, so much going on. Yeah, I'm on that camera there.
Can I move it?
I think I'm on that camera. Yeah, I am. Yeah, you can showcase it. Yeah, I had it on this bigger camera too. So you have weddings. You'll do private events. Biggest thing, I guess, though, too, Joe, is getting having people call ahead. That way you can make it, right?
Yeah. And like especially the ribs when we're parked there daily, they go on every morning. 6:30, 7 o'clock. Usually takes about 4.5 to 5 hours. So, I mean, sometimes right at 11 o'clock when we open, they're not quite where they should be. But either way, I put so many on a day, and it's something that they're wasted if they don't sell. So, and they're not cheap. So, I always put so many on. Whatever goes, goes. I have a lot of people now, our regulars call in. They'll call me at 7, 8 in the morning and say, hey, I want a rack or two for dinner. So then I know I'll add to what I'm cooking for that day. So then, that it just helps out. So.
Yeah, so you can call ahead, man. I mean, just some crazy good and some great response coming here from people that had Bad Bones barbecue food, so they all know it. And chicken, I mean, you're into chicken, right?
Yeah, that I didn't have with me. I didn't have any to whip up, so. Yeah, but we do.
Boy, that kind of sucks. I don't think we have enough food here to eat.
We do chicken leg quarters, and I do jumbo wings. They're dry rubbed with the same seasonings I put in all the meat.
What do you have in there, Casey? What is that? That mac and cheese? How's that? Awesome. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what.
What's in there?
There's bacon in there, smoked Gouda cheese, and some other goodies.
Man, I'll tell you what. Now, do you have a couple of secrets in there when you're saying goodies that you don't give it out?
Sure. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Food Network is right. I mean, you know what I think some of you people should do? I think for Joe, and I've tasted a lot of barbecue, and I'm all about it, and Michelle can tell you that for the amount of time, and we've been together for a long, long, long time. She knows me and my barbecue, even cooking at home. I'll tell you what you guys know with Bad Bones Barbecue. First of all, the name rocks ass, and second of all, I think you guys should start a concerted effort, and we will too, by throwing these guys in there to this Food Network barbecue challenge and things you see. Because I'll tell you what, I'd throw my money in what Joe's doing right here on them in a heartbeat, man. So stick around. Listen, I'm going to do some Craig Morgan here. I know we're doing the beach week, but I'm eating now, so a little chicken left on the bone. So let me do this in honor of Bad Bones Barbecue. Hanging out, rolling through it. Great to have you all on board here with us, and sorry to eat and talk with my mouth full, but so what? All right. I can't believe like an hour. I can't believe an hour went by already. You know, I have I have Callie in Colorado, making her jealous. So we have Colorado. I don't know. Hell, man, call in from Colorado and order some. You know, you got. I don't know if you're not shipping stuff, are you?
No. At this point, we're not. No. I've been questioned a lot of times, but no.
Have you really?
Yeah.
No kidding. I'll tell you what. This is well worth the effort, man. Bad Bones Barbecue. You'll find them online down there on 873. So what am I doing here? I pulled off. I'm going to eat more later. I got to try, first of all, this brisket. And some people put barbecue sauce on it, which I know. This brisket rocks, man. I mean, that is awesome. Oh, my God. Good brisket. Michelle knows how much, red meat and rum. And cigarettes. That's my life, man. You know, I'm not part of a wellness program. I don't care to be. No offense to the Pencore Wellness Program. Wonderful stuff. I am not. My wellness program is red meat, rum, and cigarettes. That's my. And I'll tell you what, that brisket is absolutely incredible, ma'am. Absolutely incredible. So now wait, I got to try this.
Yeah.
Here's the mac and cheese.
A little different than your normal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my husband's gonna go crazy, and I gotta work tonight. So he'll be loving me when I eat this one.
That mac and cheese is crazy good. That is so creamy. I can smell that. I can smell the Goya cheese, the smoky flavor,
Bacon,
and not overpowering either, at all. I mean, total, absolutely awesome stuff. I got people hungry all over the place. Look at all my email. It's great. I didn't even open up all this email. And my private Facebook messages. Oh, my God, the beans are good, because I love beans. You know what? You got to package these up. I'll tell you that right now. You got to get yourself a distributor and package these up, because you know what? You know what? Bush's is nothing on you, man.
Yeah. If you like plain, they're not for you. So... Too much flavor going on there.
Oh, my God. And it all started how many years ago, Joe?
15, roughly.
Why?
Oh, my God.
It just started out as a hobby. Then I did it on the side, catering for friends and family. And then I blew out my knee at my job and didn't know what I was going to do. So gambled, and here we are.
All those years later, man, I'll tell you what. You will not go wrong. I hope for the locals that are around the area heading down into Slatington will support this guy and at least give this guy a shot at it, with different things, because I will tell you this, one time you will be hooked. Let me shoot another camera angle here with the logo, and I'm talking Bad Bones Barbecue. I want to thank Joe for coming into the show, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful Julie found you, and I think we should do more down the road with a couple of other ideas that I have that I'll mention to Julie, and she can get in touch with you. Just as a couple of things, just even to swing through for a high, and as a good business that we could do for you. But I'll tell you what, catering all year long. So, I mean, November, from now till it gets really cold, but then...
Yeah, we shut down, second week in November. I mean, it just gets too cold. People aren't going to come out to a concession stand,
But if people want something, are you doing things December, January?
Yeah, definitely. Trays especially. I mean, obviously, you're not going to order one sandwich in my off-season, you know what I mean? So it's definitely trays. And a lot of my regulars even call me throughout the winter. If I am catering, they'll say, hey, are you cooking this weekend? Can you add whatever? So that, and that's what I do in the winter. So
wow.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, man, I'm just like OMG in capital letters. It's crazy good. BadBonesBarbecue.net. Find all that on the website. Nothing overpowering, but I'll tell you what, it is worth a trip to check this out with what these guys got going on. for real. So, I don't know, Joe. I could just sit and shoot the breeze with you and drink some Hooch Man for the rest of the afternoon. Maybe we will. Who's running the shop now?
Well, we're closed now. We're only open Thursday through Sunday at Newhart,
okay.
so it's
Okay.
we're closed now. But
So it's all right. So that's the hours. Thursday through Sunday.
through Saturday is 11 to 6, Sunday 11 to 5.
Okay.
Yep.
So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, those days, and the other days, obviously, you're making and prepping 1,000+ pounds of meat.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes on those off days. So
Wow.
But yeah. Yep.
Wow.
One-man army, but I have a lot of great family that helps.
Well, that's what the website says too.
Yep.
On the website, there's a lot of good help and a lot of family, and that is what we talk about all the time on this show. So that's what it's all about. What's that again?
Finger looking good.
It is. Michelle goes, you can't lick your fingers when you eat red. The hell you can. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can. So I love you, Michelle, and that's it. Wait till she sees me on the ship eating these things at 2:00 in the morning. I'll be licking my fingers all over the place. I don't care. She'll be hollering and going, that's gross. It's like, I'll be quiet. And it's not that she's a lady. I mean, she lives on a farm. She does a lot of great work, but she's going, like, she eats wings with a fork.
Oh.
That's wrong, Joe, right?
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's wrong, Michelle. Even Joe, who knows barbecue. Yeah. She eats wings with a fork. That's not right. Yeah, not right. See, even Joe.
Sorry, Michelle.
Listen, thank you for your friendship. What a great first impression. I promise you that I'll have some of these people that are listening to this show swing through there. I'll guarantee it. And I hope you make yourself known Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday down there at Bad Bones Barbecue, 873 Mock Chunk Road. You can't miss it. Right out there to New Hearts, and they will take care of you. Let them know you're coming from the show, will you? Joe, thanks a million, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll be
It's been
back,
fun.
everybody, man. Stick around.